What is up guys, Thomas on the one here, and today I am back for yet another review. And today I just want to say two things. First of all, thank you so much for 200 subscribers. It's only been about 2.5-ish months since I reached 100 subscribers, and now I've reached 200 subscribers. So thank you all very much for that. And second of all, if I sound depressed at all, it's because this morning my auntie Hilda passed away. And I never really knew her, but I know her well enough to know that I'm not very happy with the fact that she's passed away. So if I sound any more depressed than I usually do, that's why. So you don't have to leave a comment if you don't want to. If you want to leave a comment paying your respects, I dearly appreciate it, but you don't have to, okay? You don't have to. So, to get this review back to a lighter theme, we're going to be taking a look at the Take-Along Lorry 1. The Take-Along Lorry 1 was released back in 2002, as you can see underneath there, I think, somewhere. I think you can just about see. There you go, you can see it now. And 2002 was when the range was introduced, so again, much like Butch and the item we looked at yesterday, which was Mike, and Coley, I think, was in 2002 as well. He was in the first batch of items. And I find it really interesting because the lorries were only ever in one episode from season 5, which was Horrid Lorries. Just move that horrible dog here. And they haven't appeared since, except for faceless cameos. So the fact that they would make a Lorry 1 in 2002, nearly 10 years since their last appearance, is just perplexing. But it's very nice. I'm honestly confused as to why Take-Along decided to make Lorry 1. But, you know, I'm not arguing. He's got a very nice face here. He's got a bit of his 5 o'clock shadow-ish beard, I guess. Does anyone else think his headlights look like eggs? I just look at them and I think of eggs. Here down there it says Law 1. And I guess if you wanted to make Lorry 2 and 3, because they only ever made Lorry 1, you could literally just, like, cut out a bit of paper and just stick it across there saying Law 3 and 2, or just scrub this out and then draw on the number and the name. But I digress. I got him along with Mike at the Locomotion Museum in Shildon from the same person at the same place at the same time, so it was just meant to be. However, I really prefer Lorry 1 to the Take-Along Mike. He's quite tall for what he is. He's got grey wheels. He's got the same kind of wheels that a lot of the Take-Along road vehicles had. And he's got a nice little fuel tank down there. I think that's what it could be wrong, but he's got a door on here. One thing I don't like how the faces on Take-Along items jutted out so distinctly. Like, for example, you take a look at the Take-Along Diesel, its face sticks out. Take a look at the Take-Along Rusty, its face sticks out like a mile. But then you take a look at the Taken Plate, the 2009 to 2012 Taken Plates. In comparison, the faces are much more flush. And since this item was never remade or re-released, the face isn't flush, but I digress. Got the wheel arches. I nearly forgot what they were called then. It's filled with... Oh, voice crack then. He's filled with, stone. Quarry stone, which... I can't remember exactly which lorry it was, but it could be a nice bit of continuity. Yes, he's got full of stone. He's got 2 shovels and some gloves, which I painted in. And then we come to... this. Just this. Why did Take-Along put buffer beams on their road vehicles? Why? And it's on the back of his trailer too, which we'll go to in a second, but... I mean, it's not just a problem with Lorry 1, but, like, with... trying to think of them. With, like, Byron, Max, Monty, Patrick, Lorry 1... just Elizabeth, just why did they put buffer beams on them? Anyways, so the other side is symmetrical. Now we'll go on to his little trailer. For some reason, this, along with the wooden railway lorry one, and I think the wooden railway lorry 2, but I'm not confident, they both came with trailers for some reason. They never had them in the show, but what are you going to do? Got a bunch of detail on here, which I rather obviously painted in. And it's literally just like a metal square. Doesn't have any dates on the bottom, but it does have this third wheel, kind of like a Madge sort of thing, where it has two wheels at the back and one wheel at the front. But anyways, now one very interesting thing I discovered is that you can actually take this bit off. It's a bit difficult to do, but once you get it, you totally get it. There, you can take this plastic bit off, and it's literally just hooked on by just hooked on by two like clips, and there you can see it goes in there. And there's this really weird hole for some reason, but there's also a hole there if you can see. So I guess just to distinguish which side goes on which. And on the bottom you can see the holes where the clips go in. So if I put it back up, excuse me, I don't know what that was. If I put it back on, you can see the clips in there, and ooh, that's satisfying snapping sound. But yeah, you just, what I typically do is I get my nails, pick on this side. Of course, now that I'm describing it doesn't work. Pick on one side. Oh, for God's sake, I knew this was going to happen. You pick on the sides. I can't do it now. You know what, I'm going to do it frontwards. You pick on the side from front. And you just give up because it's not going to do it now that you're describing it. It's not designed to come off, but like, it can come off so easily. Makes you wonder why it actually wasn't. You could push it from under there, but whatever. I'm having a bit of a Key Crate 24 moment. I say that, now I've just got a notification for his new layout. There we go, Jesus Christ. And this one has the buffers on the back too. Don't know why, and I don't like it, but what you can do. So, that's it for Lorry 1. That's it for this review of the Take Along Lorry 1. Things I like is I like the design, the colour, I like the face, I basically just like this item. I don't like stupid buffers, I don't like how much the face sticks out, and this isn't a fault with the item itself, but I don't like how they didn't make the other lorries. Would I recommend this item? Definitely. I give this item a solid 9 out of 10. This has been Tomato on the One. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next review, which should be the Take Along Jeremy.